find this like any planet placement in the 12th house is actually very confusing. Because sometimes
it leads to
I don't
mental,
I don't even know what's my problem and what I'm fearful of sometimes, you know.
Exactly. It is very good. That is why it says it leads to mental confusion, anxiety, overwhelming. It's your own doing.
And I have had that in the past where there has been elements where I've had anxiety. Not to the stage where it's to the point of still, but I have had acute anxiety.
Yeah, you know, I've had this at times. I don't know where my Pluto is. I haven't seen it today, but I've completely forgotten where my planetary placements are because I just feel the planets and I start working intuitive. Mm-hmm. Now, here I also want to tell you all, it's very strange. In the morning in my meditation, I had this download and I had this vision, which I verified then from Sadhguru. There, you know, we all talk about saying every religion has a snake symbolism. Every, from Greece to Mesopotamia to Thailand to all these Southeast Asian countries to our Asian countries too, to the Red Indians, to the people, you know, call whichever culture, they have these snakes, and 12 snakes are revered. The 12 snakes are basically the snakes which are in our body, which we call as Kundalini.
Oh, Kundalini.
And then these 12, we have 12 sectors of our life. Then there are names. I'm doing which by the end of Pluto, I would be giving you an explanation of every serpent that is in each house. And the 12th house basically actually says that the awareness is already there, but the courage is not there. And each time they say that these snakes are always sitting in a coil, you know, coil with the hood. And if you see, all the symbolisms are all with a snake either standing with that hood completely fanged out, and then, or they have their things where they each coil that they, let's say they open one coil, it destroys the person, but they say it destroys the earth. It's not the earth. The person inside gets destroyed. So you will never get the calmness until and unless you transform yourself. So during the transits, whichever sector is hitting, like 20 years that Pluto hits you in your life. So basically you can say 4 to 5 times, if you're living till 100, 5 times Pluto is hitting you, or till 4 times the Pluto hits you. And at the age of 70, 80, when people are very frustrated, they're not lead. See, by the age of 70, 80, one should have been liberated and happy that I've lived my life to the full. But if you see, there are some people who keep cribbing and frustrating. This hadn't happened, that hadn't happened. This could have happened, that couldn't have happened. So basically, the Pluto is, they worked against the Pluto. They try to take things in their own hands. They try to control certain things in their life. That, okay, let me do it this way. They become manipulators, but they are always thrust back. So whenever the planets are hitting or nudging Pluto, it basically means go with the flow. That is the time if clients are coming to you and asking that, should we take, I can control this thing. You see that the planets are in and around Pluto, you actually tell the person, don't do it now. Don't rock the boat. Because the Pluto, once let the proximity of the internal planets cross Pluto, then take the steps and you'll be happier. Pluto hates to be controlled. You cannot manipulate Pluto. And when your planets are nudging Pluto, that is the time, go with the flow. Wait, watch, let it pass. Then once your attitude and confidence turns, everything will fall into place again.